Hey Rambler families, it's Mr. Mead, and I wanted to show you a quick tour of Raz Kids. The Raz Kids app looks like this down here, the little robot face. I'm going to go ahead and load that up. Now, the first time that you load it up, it may not have my name underneath. So you might need to type that in. Mr. Mead's name is mmead15. Okay, and then once you get in, it'll give a list of everybody in the class. If your name is not on the list, just let me know. I'm going to use the fake name Jay Kirk. He's my go-to fake student. And then the password is usually the 011 and then your last three digits. Although in some cases I found that it's just 11 and the last three digits. So try that out. If you're locked out, call me. I'll get it unlocked for you. And once James gets in, you get this snazzy home screen where you can play with your avatar and make changes and do things like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't earned any stars yet, so you might have to buy those later. You can also change your background. If you don't like green, you can make it lots of different things. Oh, can't do that either. Wow, look, you got to earn points. And then, once you've explored this a little bit, go down here in the middle at the bottom. It says Home, Reading, and Science. We want to choose reading, and I've gone through with all my first grade students and preset their reading level based on the running record that I did with them this week. And so what I would like you to do is to go to right here in the middle where it says Reading Room. You've got topics, leveled books, early reading, and notification or nonfiction series. I'm going to choose leveled books, and I get a huge number of books. I'm talking like lots and lots of books. If you can't find a book, you're not looking hard enough. Lots of different books, and you'll see up here at the top where it says level E, and you can't change that. The only way to change it is by passing quizzes showing that you've mastered the book. So I'm going to look over here, like here's a book, All Kinds of Factories. This looks interesting to me. So on the left-hand side here, All Kinds of Factories, I can choose on the headphones, or I can choose on the book. And what I'm going to ask all of my students to do, listen to it first twice, then read it to an adult twice, and then take the quiz. Okay, so listening to the book will get you 10 points. I'm going to go ahead and listen to it. Loads up. And as you can imagine,
All Kinds of Factories.
Read to you.
Written by Catherine Page.
Okay.
What is a factory?
Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. I just hit the pause button on the upper right-hand corner, and I'm now going to go back to this. It didn't give me the 10 points because I didn't finish listening to it. But what I'd like the kids to do is to listen to it and follow along with their finger twice. Say that again. Listen to it, follow along with your finger twice. So you're learning to recognize the words. You're associating the sound of the word with the spelling of the word. Okay, when you've done that twice, I'd like you to read it with an adult if there's any possible way. Kids can do this independently, but it is less effective as if they're reading it to you and getting that immediate feedback. One other thing that kids can do, if you look at the upper right-hand corner, right by where it says All Kinds of Factories, you see a microphone. I can touch that microphone to record myself. You see now I've got a little timer going. See the little VU meter moving with my voice. And you can read this to Mr. Mead. Hi, Mr. Mead. All kinds of factories. Table of contents. What is a factory? And when you're done, if you want to pause it, you can pause it with the little pause button here. You can also stop it. Stop it. When you stop it, you can actually listen to it again by hitting record myself. You see now I've got a little timer going. Okay. So that's an option for you. You can record it. And when you're done recording it, you see the little arrow pointing up. If you want to send that to me, you can go ahead and send it to me. Okay, I just went ahead and read this, and it gave me the 50 stars, so I can go back, and it now has unlocked the quiz option. Okay, so I can now go ahead and click on the quiz.
What is this book mostly about?
Read it to me, and I can choose the answer.
Factories make cotton into cloth. Factories make many kinds of goods.
So I can choose the answer, go on to question 2. Now, as your son or daughter is taking the quiz, it's very important that you let them do this by themselves. We need to know what they can do on their own. If they get a question wrong, that is okay. We need to know that. So the quiz will read the answer to them, but just make absolutely sure that you're not coaching them, giving them clues, because those are the kinds of things that can end up pushing them forward before they're ready to do that. So as they're taking the quiz, that will read them the text, but don't help them with any answers. Okay, when you're done, if you get the 150 points, they can spend that back at the home screen. If they earn enough points, it will move them automatically from level E to level F, and it will get tougher. Now, you should be aware that sometimes kids try to go through this really fast.
That was awfully fast. Try reading again. This
Super
time
fast.
a bit slower.
But don't count on that, because actually earlier in this video, I tried to go through it really fast, and it didn't work, and it gave me stars. So kids they find ways to bypass this, but it's better than nothing. And if they see it, then they have to go back and read it again. But don't count on that, because it doesn't always work. Okay, so the idea is that we get kids at or above grade level. And if you're wondering what that is, anything between letters A and D is considered kindergarten. Letters E through J is first grade, K and higher is second, and then it goes on from there. If you've got specific questions about your child's reading, please don't hesitate to call me, text me, even if it's after hours. Shoot me a text. I will respond to you as fast as I can. Worst case, it'll be first thing in the morning. Hope that you find this resource helpful and useful and fun for your kids, and we're all learning it together. So thanks so much, Ramblers. We'll talk to you soon.